Bighorn sheep have gone through their fair share of trials in the last century. From unregulated overhunting to disease passed along through domestic sheep herds, the growth of bighorn sheep in the United States has been largely due to conservation through strictly regulated hunting.
We're hoping we can be the first Yakamas to shoot a mature ram in Swakane Canyon. The Yakama Nation just recently started giving tags out for Swakane Canyon and other canyons around the state of Washington. And I was lucky enough to draw. They say if the mass is in the base, then they'll go throughout the whole curl. So I'm hoping myself and my guide can accomplish a suitable ram for myself and something unique, but also a majestic ram that really sticks out.
Kamayakan Wheeler drew his tag for a bighorn sheep in central Washington. Much of sheep hunting in this area is illustrated through glassing the rocky slopes above the highways that parallel the Columbia River. The challenge doesn't lie in spotting ewes and rams. It lies in getting up to them, to a spot where a good ethical shot can be taken without alerting the surrounding sheep. This time of year, the rut is on. A good time to find rams who may be distracted by the abundance of ewes on the slopes.
Where the hell that's the one? You gotta call him and ask him.
As the day passed, the crew split up to lay the groundwork for the next day's hunt.
And as soon as I got around the corner, there was like 7 different rams, because there's like a looks like an old waterfall. Oh, there's like 7 different rams right there. And then I seen the ones you guys were talking about. Then when I came around the corner, there was one that he was fat all the way down, and like his fat came up like this, and kind of he wasn't out, but he was
starting to tip.
Like always, Sam, just waiting for amateurs to get ready.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Kamayakan, Rick, Dustin, and Benji head up the hills from the highway early in the morning. At a location they had scouted the night prior, they returned in hopes that the herd would still be near.
I'd like them to start chasing that ewe again and just keep them preoccupied. There's a spot up here where we can cut so they won't.
Yeah, good. Instead of walking that road and it being exposed, we just stick to the left and we'll pop right over and they won't see us.
Because they can probably see us right now.
Yeah. Well, I got real tree on edge. Real tree edge, baby. Well, why don't we just start acting like sheep?
Let's set the spotter up to make sure we're small rams.
One ram was spotted on the way up. The hills seemed still, as no other sheep seemed to be residing.
Where's the sheep? Irritation, major, going through my mind.
Remember that was last night when I left, that was where those 20 ewes were.
We're out on this now.
We're on that, yeah. And they were walking their way that way.
We can see over the edge, we can see up and down and around.
This place was loaded last night with rams, sheep, everything. Came back this morning, spotted one ram, a bunch of ewes on the hill, but just not seeing that same herd we seen yesterday. Hopefully we'll drive down the road or move around here a little bit and get some movement out of these rams. Really hoping to see something this morning.
The crew headed back to the truck to regroup and reposition. On the way down, they spotted 2 nice rams. One who walked with a limp they nicknamed Limpy, and the other they nicknamed Caterpillar. They had spotted the rams a day prior, high on the hill.
Well, we got a hillside of ram, just gotta go choose one. Hopefully be the first step of that grand slam we're looking for. Pretty exciting. Actually, 2 of the rams we've been looking at the past 2 days ended up in the same canyon. Limpy was that way and Caterpillar was that way, and they're both in the same canyon bothering ewes right now.
Against this mound and then skirt around and get up on the mound.
All right, Ram City. Straight ahead of us, and then there's those ones to the right. Those are you, right?
One there? Yeah. First one. Yeah, see the tree there on the skyline? Yeah. They're just in those 2 rock blocks. He's right in that dip between the first rock and the 2 rocks.
Behind him? Behind, or he's on this hill?
He's bedded down.
On the back hill?
Skyline.
Yeah.
With multiple rams spotted, Kamayakin and Rick assessed their options. Rick spotted the one with the limp nicknamed Limpy high up on the slope under a tree in between 2 large boulders.
He's not the one that was looking at it. He's the one that was laying down. Yeah, he's badass. 570.
Really? Dang, I thought we got closer.
Something was gonna happen that was a little on the rut side. The coolest thing happened, that ram walked up to the other ram, stood him up, and pretty much walked him out of there. It was like watching a movie when someone gets shot and their buddy grabs them by their shoulder and puts their shoulder over their arm and walks them out of there. It was pretty majestic, man. It was incredible.
I just don't want to have a rodeo and you not be able to sit and decide which one you want. Like right there, they didn't have a clue we were here.
At 560 yards and on the skyline, there was no good option for a shot.
So let's get up here. We're looking in these rock bluffs. He kind of went far. He's pretty hurt.
Kamayakin and Rick head up towards Limpy and the ram that helped him down the hill. With herds surrounding them, subscribing to the rut, the opportunity to get a shot on a nice ram was promising. Wheeler spotted Limpy on a cliff as he waved in and out of rock bluffs.
Looks like he was gimping a little bit. But he was big.
Wheeler was set on rams nicknamed Limpy or Caterpillar. As other rams battled for the opportunity at ewes on the slopes, Wheeler waited patiently for either ram to present a clean shot.
Looking at 2 rams and they're both in the same canyon. One's stuck behind the rock face back there. He's hiding back there, so we're gonna wait for him to come out. Take one more look. And then pull the trigger. bad boy. One of these bad boys. Pretty excited right now. But I'm sure I'll make the right choice. I'll make the right choice. Well, we just got to see Limpy one more time. I'm just really hoping Limpy comes out and gives me one more look at him. If he don't, I'm probably going to take this bad boy or this one down here. There's 2 other bad boys over here. I mean, can't go wrong with any 3 of them. I've been thinking a lot about this one in the canyon. He looks pretty long. I just think Limpy's the one. He's been the one since this morning.
Vanished into the cliffside, Limpy was nowhere to be seen. The ram nicknamed Caterpillar found its way to a spot Kamayakin could dial in and take the shot.
Excited. I dropped 1 shot, 1 kill. Dropped right off that cliff. Breathtaking. To be one of the first natives to get the Grand Slam, I'm hoping I get it. I mean, this is the first base, but you never know. Looking at this, I have a whole different outlook on ram hunting, I'll tell you that. Especially in the rut, if a ewe comes, it could be out of your life that quick. My heart sunk when he ran up the hill. I was thinking, whoa, might have lost him.
Thanks, Rick. Good job, buddy. What an animal. What an animal. I have so much respect for these guys. At least 8.5, maybe 9.5. He would not have gotten any bigger than what he is now. Take it in, man.
Excited because it's the first of 4, hopefully. You know, you never know the way these things move.
There's only one first.
Yeah, there's only one first, and it's a blessing.
And you got to start with one to get full.